Shalom, Kohala, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. All praises and glories definitely due, especially in the times we're living in. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others of great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say, Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. I'm going to title it, How is Edom Brought to Desolation? All right. Well, how are they, all right, brought to desolation? And again, we're talking about the nation of Edom, all right, the Edomites, the so-called white man, all right, who, by the way, is the wicked. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. Malachi 1:4 tells you who that is. Esau, Edom. All right, they talk about that they shall build, but the Lord shall throw down. The Lord calls them the border of wickedness, and that there are people, nation, whom the Lord have indignation, which is righteous anger forever with them. All right, they are also known as the people cursed to the Lord's judgment. All right, which you read in Isaiah 34:5-6. All right, and what the Lord is going to do to that nation. Okay, as well, you can go to Isaiah 63, verses 1-4. Okay, and right there it will speak sort of in parabolic, metaphoric form how Yahweh Shai himself is going to be doing a lot of bloodshedding. All right, onto the nation of Edom. You know, who is it that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra? All right. Anyway, let's move on here. So that's my title. How are they brought into desolation? As in a moment, right? Because all it's going to take is 1 hour for the Lord to destroy this place. All right, America, Babylon the Great, also known as Edom or Idumea. All right, you understand? Okay, and they are utterly consumed with terrors. All right, but we're going to start from the top, people. All right, and again, you people can go to Revelations, the 18th chapter, and read how in 1 hour, their riches have come to naught. Okay, how the Lord is going to take this place out in 1 hour. That's it, and America is done. All right. America, Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, daughter of the Chaldeans, spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt. All right. Anyway, let's start here at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish, and the foolish would be the same people, the wicked, about the Edomites, when I saw the prosperity, of the wicked. There you go. All right. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm, right? In other words, they get to live for a long time, don't they? But you people know how that pretty much works, okay? You understand that, the biggest moneymaker out there is human organs, all right? The organs of the human, particularly from Jake. And you can see many Jakes being found murdered, their bodies, all right? And their human organs are just taken, gone, all right? So you people get the point, all right? But that's the number one seller. That sells over, any kind of cocaine or heroin, all right? The number one seller are human organs, all right? Let's move on here, all right? They are not in trouble as other men, right? If Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and again, he's so-called because, they created that white nonsense, crayon color nonsense back in 1681. All right? It's a social construct created by them to further hide themselves, all right, and to cause confusion among the people and separation. Okay? But that was really to hide themselves. Because again, they call themselves by the lands that they conquered. All right? So when they conquered all of Europe, when they first come into power, they were calling themselves the Greeks. This is during the time of Alexander the Great and his father, King Philip the Macedonian. Well, they're not Greeks, all right? And they're not Europeans, and they're not Romans. Eventually, after calling themselves the Greeks, they morphed into the fourth and final beast, the Roman Empire. So they're neither Greeks, Europeans, or Romans. And what do they call themselves here since they came here? Starting with Columbus coming here in 1492. They call themselves American, after Amerigo Vespucci. Okay? The continent of Africa was named after Scipio Africanus, a Roman general, an Edomite. You get it, people? You understand? All right? And again, you can read that, that they call themselves after the lands they conquered in Psalms 49:11. All right? Again, people, we give you the precepts, but you people have to come into this knowledge on your own. Okay? You have to do the work. All right? All right. So, they are not in trouble as other men. Again, a Jake and an Edomite, right? They commit the same crime. Well, Jake will get 30, 40 years, maybe life imprisonment. And what happens to the Edomite? They get off with a slap on the wrist. That's it. Nothing happens to them. All right? So that gives you a perfect example that they're not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men, right? They don't live paycheck to paycheck. They don't have to, right? They have all the riches, the wealth, the land, all of that, right? They don't have to go through that. All right. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. You see that? And I'll give you some precepts to that. All right? And you know what? We'll do that when we come back. We'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.